From Software's Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon is finally here, bringing the much-needed mech combat to video games. This PC game, priced at $60, offers an incredible array of customizable war machines, thrilling mission-based challenges, and epic boss encounters that will leave you in awe. Get ready to dive into the world of mechs like never before. The story kicks off in the vast expanse of space, right above the breathtaking planet Rubicon 3. This extraordinary world is one of the last remaining sources of the precious mineral known as coral, which has become the object of desire for numerous factions. The Rubiconians tirelessly mine this valuable resource, while massive military corporations fiercely claim and protect their stakes. Meanwhile, cunning mercenaries cunningly sell their skills to the highest bidder. The landscape of Rubicon 3 is a sight to behold, with its sprawling military cities and industrial structures dotting the land and sky. It's a tragic yet stunning representation of a world ravaged by corporate greed and human conflict. Brace yourself for an exhilarating journey as our story unfolds through gripping radio communication and thrilling gameplay moments, complemented by dynamic cinematics at key points. Armored Core 6 bursts onto the gaming scene, defying expectations and boldly departing from Software's iconic Souls formula. It's a breath of fresh air for fans of Armored Core, as this game stands on its own with a completely different gameplay experience. Say goodbye to swords and sorcery, dragons, and undead curses. Armored Core 6 is all about epic mech battles, intense customization options, and the thrill of achieving high scores in mission after mission. The maps in Armored Core are completely unique and separate from each other. They have a surprising verticality, allowing your mech to effortlessly climb to great heights. Unlike from Software's recent games, the difficulty level in Armored Core is drastically different. Your powerful Armored Core can easily defeat 90 of the weak enemies you encounter, giving you an exhilarating feeling of dominance that is unlike the challenging nature of Dark Souls. However, the real challenge lies in effectively managing your resources, strategically moving to avoid damage, and facing off against formidable bosses. Armored Core 6 offers a thrilling mission structure that sets it apart from the Souls games. From exciting fetch quests to epic city-clearing raids, there is never a dull moment. Whether you're completing quick missions in just a few minutes or tackling longer ones that can take up to 20 minutes, the game keeps you on your toes with pre-boss checkpoints for added convenience. The best part? The longer missions are packed with breathtaking boss encounters and stunning set pieces that will leave you in awe. However, it's worth noting that some of the shorter missions may not live up to the same level of excitement, feeling more like filler content as you collect data logs and take down less significant enemies. The garage is like your own secret hideout, where you can gear up with the coolest weapons and upgrades for your Armored Core. You can even customize your mech to make it totally badass. And that's not all, there are tons of missions waiting for you, from intense training sessions to epic campaigns and bonus challenges. Once you've picked a mission, get ready for an adrenaline-pumping briefing that sets the stage for your adventure. Then, in a flash, you're transported to the battlefield. Complete your objectives like a true warrior and watch as the screen fades to black, but don't worry, it's just a temporary pause before you're showered with rewards and sent back to the garage, ready for your next thrilling mission. The scoring system in Armored Core is absolutely one of a kind. It's like being in an arcade, where your performance is judged by how much damage you take and how much ammo you use. The levels are so well designed, with enemies placed strategically, that replaying missions for a high score is an absolute blast. You can customize your mech to perfectly fit each challenge you face. Customization and optimization are absolutely crucial elements of the Armored Core experience. You'll constantly be rewarded with a steady flow of new weapons, earned from missions, training runs, and purchases. Each component comes with its own unique strengths, weaknesses, and weight that directly impact your mech's performance. If you're all about firepower, load up your Armored Core with an arsenal of weapons and equip tank treads to handle the added weight. And if you prefer nimble evasion tactics, upgrade to reverse joint legs for enhanced mobility and jumping capabilities. The satisfaction from customizing your mech is truly unparalleled and only grows as you advance through the story and unlock even more gear. Armored Core 6 introduces an amazing softlock system that automatically targets enemies based on their proximity to the center of the screen. By just moving the camera, you can effortlessly switch between foes, and the targeting system flawlessly keeps track of them. What's even more exciting is the addition of a hard lock-on feature, a first for the series. This allows you to focus on a single enemy, making it easier to unleash your arsenal and swiftly maneuver around them. I found myself constantly switching between these two systems. The soft lock is perfect for intense battles against multiple units, while the hard lock-on is an absolute game-changer when facing elite enemies and epic boss fights. Armored Core 6 takes boss battles to the next level, cranking up the challenge and spectacle to an exhilarating 10. These intense scenarios demand more than just auto-targeting and weapon firepower. Your positioning and movement skills are crucial, as they can make or break your chances of success. The bosses in this game are no joke. They unleash devastating attacks that deal a whopping 50 damage or more. To defeat them, you'll need to exploit their specific weaknesses. Take on the first major boss, a colossal tank mech with impenetrable front armor. You'll have to skillfully strafe around it and aim for its vulnerable sides or back while dodging its relentless onslaught. This battle is a real eye-opener compared to the easier enemies you faced earlier, but don't worry, each boss has its own unique challenge that you'll need to conquer. Boss battles are the ultimate test of skill, as they mark the culmination of important missions and pose the biggest challenge to achieving a high mission ranking. If your goal is simply to complete the game, you don't have to worry too much about optimizing your character's abilities. Being adaptable should suffice. However, if you're aiming for an S rank, as any experienced action player should, careful planning becomes crucial. You cannot rely on healing or extra lives. It's incredibly difficult. This demand for flexibility can be frustrating, resulting in a trial-and-error style of gameplay. You might have a blast using a powerful build that easily defeats regular enemies, only to find yourself ill-equipped to face a boss with strong defenses or attacks that your current build can't effectively dodge. So you end up dying, regrouping, and trying again. This happens frequently. Now let's talk about multiplayer gameplay. Get ready to take your Armored Core experience to the next level by going online and facing off against other players in intense player versus player battles. Once you reach a certain point in the story, you'll unlock these thrilling multiplayer modes where you can engage in 1 versus 1 and 3 versus 3 duels. Just like the campaign, these modes offer a fast-paced and arcade-like gameplay, with high-energy combat and quick respawn times that will keep you fully immersed in the action. Be prepared to put your customization skills to the test, as there's a good chance that as soon as you jump into a match, you'll come face-to-face with skilled opponents who may have better equipment than you. Few things that may sour your gaming experience though. The world in Armored Core 6, unfortunately, lacks excitement. Apart from the thrilling battles, there isn't much else to do in its levels. Sure, witnessing a colossal 40-foot-tall mech wreak havoc in cities and factories is initially mind-blowing. However, this novelty quickly fades as you move on from one fight to another. In comparison to the unforgettable locations found in the previous Souls games, Armored Core 6 falls short. Especially when compared to Elden Ring, a game that boasts a uniquely remarkable and expansive game world. Our final thoughts on this. Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon delivers an exhilarating experience of mech mayhem, with endless opportunities for customization and experimentation. The level of detail in the customization options is truly captivating, allowing players to dive deep into their own unique playstyles. While the mission structure may have its ups and downs, with some thrilling stories mixed in with less exciting fetch quests, the overall enjoyment factor is undeniable. Prepare to be challenged by a mix of easy encounters and intense boss battles that will push your skills to the limit. Whether you're a die-hard mech fan or simply love action-packed games that keep you on your toes, Armored Core 6 is a must-play title that will leave you craving more. This is Matt from Quick Gaming Previews, where we help you decide your next gameplay. Join us to get the latest and best of modern age gaming. Subscribe to show support and don't forget to leave us a comment if you liked our video. I'll see you on the next one.